Rioters at our nation's capital, powerful images flooding airwaves and social media. A surreal event that Henrico mom Noma Sami is trying to process. She was too shaken yesterday to even talk about it with her children. Today, they will.
There's a lot of lessons that can be learned through this, but right now, I think there's just, even as parents, there's a lot of pain. So it's a matter of taking that time and taking time to kind of absorb what's happened and figuring out how best to have that conversation with our children.
For Chesterfield mom Christy Burton Omarzai, she says her children immediately brought up race, taking note of rioters forcing their way into the Capitol and how they were treated versus scenes they remembered from Black Lives Matter protests.
They said, Mom, what if these were BLM protesters? They said they would not have been treated like this. They said the news images we've seen of that are very different from this. And one of my kids even said they were disappointed in humanity. It's a very, very sad, sad day in history to even have to, in the brink of 2021, witness in any way what we saw yesterday.
Melody Barnes agrees. She spent years on the D.C. political scene, formerly working in the Obama administration. Her day-to-day work continues as she helps lead UVA's Democracy Initiative. She understands the difficulty parents have explaining this to children and says her message would be that it's necessary for all citizens to protect our democracy.
That a focus on fact and reason and reasonable debate, on the rule of law, on tolerance, on pluralism, these key critical democratic principles and values, that we are the keepers of that flame. And yesterday is what happens if we don't protect it.
Barnes says as parents worry about the messaging to children, we should also be concerned about the message this scene sends to the world.
The hallmark of democracy, the peaceful transfer of power, something that we have tried to protect in other parts of the world, we weren't able to protect completely in the United States of America on yesterday.